Have you ever wondered if your nightly routine is quietly putting your life at risk? It might sound shocking, but the truth is, more than 70,000 seniors pass away in their sleep every single year in the United States alone. And it's not just old age. According to the CDC, many of these tragic deaths are linked to preventable sleep-related habits that most people never think twice about. As we age, our bodies become far more sensitive to even the smallest changes. After 60, your heart, brain, and breathing are more vulnerable than ever. Sleep patterns shift, muscles weaken, and the risks tied to harmless bedtime routines become far more dangerous. Yet so many seniors continue with the same habits they've had for decades, unaware that these routines could be silently sabotaging their health, even cutting their lives short. But what are these hidden dangers lurking in your nightly routine? Which common sleep habit is causing more emergencies than any other? And most importantly, what simple changes can you make tonight to protect yourself and your loved ones? In this video, we're diving into the 7 deadly sleeping habits that have already claimed the lives of many seniors this year alone. Habit number 2 is the most dangerous, and you definitely won't want to miss it. But don't worry, I'll also reveal the right steps you can take to sleep safely and confidently. Before we get started, if you're new to our channel, welcome. Let's grow together. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss out on life-saving content. Your journey to better health starts now, and we're thrilled to be part of it. Tell us where you're watching from by dropping your country in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. All right, let's jump in. 7 sleep habits you must avoid, starting with one that might surprise you. Habit 7. Drinking too much water before bed. Now I know what you're thinking. Drinking water is good for me, right? And you're absolutely right. Staying hydrated is essential, especially as we age. Water keeps your joints smooth, your digestion running well, and your body temperature just right. But here's the shocking truth. Drinking too much water right before bed could be putting your health at serious risk. As we get older, our bodies change. The kidneys, the little filters that balance fluids, aren't as efficient as they used to be. Your bladder? It holds less, and those signals telling you it's time to go? They're louder and more urgent than ever. That means if you drink a big glass of water, tea, or juice just an hour or two before bedtime, you're almost guaranteed to wake up needing the bathroom. But here's where it gets scary. Getting up at night isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. In fact, nighttime bathroom trips are one of the leading causes of falls among older adults. Picture this. You're half asleep, it's dark, you stand up, and suddenly your blood pressure drops. Your balance isn't what it used to be. It's a perfect storm for a dangerous fall. The CDC reports that falls are the #1 cause of injury-related hospital visits for seniors, and many of these accidents happen during those late-night trips to the bathroom. But the risks don't end there. When you wake up multiple times at night, your sleep cycle gets ruined. You miss out on that deep healing sleep that your body needs to repair itself. Over time, poor sleep can lead to memory problems, inflammation, and even a higher risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. And here's something almost nobody talks about. Drinking too much before bed puts extra strain on your heart. That rush to process all that fluid can cause blood pressure swings, irregular heartbeats, and for some, even more serious complications. So what's the solution? It's all about timing and moderation. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, but start slowing down by late afternoon. 2 hours before bed, try to avoid large amounts of fluids. If you're thirsty, just take a few small sips. No more big glasses. And if you do need to get up at night, make sure your path is well lit and clear. Consider using a nightlight or motion sensor lights to keep you safe. With just a few simple changes, you can protect your sleep, reduce your risk of falls, and keep your body healthy without sacrificing good hydration. Habit number 6, eating late at night. Let's talk about a habit that might seem innocent but can actually be a silent threat to your health. Eating late at night. For many, a bedtime snack feels like a cozy way to wrap up the day, a little reward before drifting off to sleep. But if you're over 65, This seemingly harmless routine could be setting off a chain reaction of health issues that extend far beyond simple indigestion. As we age, our bodies change. Metabolism slows, digestion isn't as smooth, and the ability to manage blood sugar and cholesterol weakens. So when you eat right before bed, especially heavy, rich foods, your body is forced to stay working overtime instead of resting and repairing. That means instead of a peaceful night's sleep, your digestive system is up, churning and processing, putting extra strain on your heart and other vital organs. One of the immediate dangers of eating late: heartburn and acid reflux. When you lie down right after eating, stomach acid can easily travel back up the esophagus, creating that familiar burning sensation in your chest. But for seniors, it's not just uncomfortable, it's a serious risk. Chronic acid reflux can lead to inflammation, damage to your esophagus, and even raise the risk of aspiration pneumonia if particles are inhaled during sleep. According to a study in the American Journal of Gastroenterology, people who eat within 3 hours of bedtime are far more likely to experience nighttime reflux and its dangerous side effects. And it doesn't stop there. Late-night eating can spike your blood sugar. If your snack is loaded with carbs or sugary treats, your body, which is now less sensitive to insulin, struggles to regulate it. This can push your blood sugar levels dangerously high, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes or making it harder to manage if you already have it. In fact, a 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that late-night eating is linked to higher blood sugar and insulin levels the next morning, especially in older adults. But here's the real eye-opener. Eating late can also keep your blood pressure elevated all night long. Normally, your blood pressure should dip while you sleep, but late meals can disrupt that rhythm, increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. If you're eating heavy or fatty foods, it can even trigger irregular heartbeats, arrhythmias, which are especially dangerous if you already have heart concerns. So what can you do? The solution is simple but powerful. Try to finish dinner at least 3 hours before bedtime. Choose lighter options. Think lean proteins, vegetables, and whole grains instead of fried foods or sugary snacks. And if you need a little something before bed, go for gentle options like a piece of fruit, plain yogurt, or a handful of nuts. These small changes can dramatically improve your sleep quality, protect your heart, stabilize your blood sugar, and reduce your risk of serious health events. Give your body the rest it deserves. You'll feel the difference. Habit number 5, sleeping in the wrong position. We all have that one sleeping position we love, curled up on our side, stretched out on our back, or maybe sprawled across the bed. But what if I told you that your favorite position could be silently damaging your health? Especially as you get older, the way you sleep isn't just about comfort. It can mean the difference between waking up refreshed or putting your health at serious risk. Let's talk about the most problematic position: sleeping on your back. While it might feel comfortable, this position can create a hidden storm of health risks for seniors. When you sleep on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and the soft tissues in your throat backward, blocking your airway. This is especially dangerous if you snore or have sleep apnea. But even if you don't, your airflow can still be silently restricted, and it's not just a small problem. According to the Sleep Disorder Center at Mayo Clinic, back sleeping can worsen breathing difficulties by up to 40% compared to side sleeping. That means less oxygen flowing to your brain and body, increasing the risk of obstructive sleep apnea, where your breathing literally stops and starts throughout the night. Over time, this lack of oxygen can lead to brain damage, high blood pressure, stroke, and even heart attacks. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that seniors who sleep on their backs have a 22% higher risk of nighttime heart issues compared to those who sleep on their sides. And it doesn't stop there. If you suffer from acid reflux or a hiatal hernia, back sleeping allows stomach acid to flow back into your esophagus, triggering silent nighttime reflux. This not only damages your esophagus, but also increases the risk of aspiration, where stomach contents enter your lungs. Over time, this can lead to pneumonia or even esophageal cancer. Here's something even more shocking. Recent research from Stony Brook University discovered that back sleeping reduces your brain's ability to clear waste by up to 63% compared to side sleeping. This means harmful proteins linked to Alzheimer's and dementia are not flushed out as efficiently, potentially speeding up cognitive decline. But don't think sleeping on your right side is the perfect fix. It can actually put pressure on major blood vessels, reducing circulation and increasing the risk of heart failure. So what's the best sleeping position? Experts overwhelmingly recommend sleeping on your left side. Why? Because it supports blood circulation, aids digestion, reduces acid reflux, and even helps your brain clear waste more effectively. It's like a natural upgrade for your health every single night. Switching can be tough if you're used to your back or right side. Try placing a firm pillow between your knees to keep your spine aligned and another behind your back to stop you from rolling over. An orthopedic neck pillow can also make it more comfortable. And if you deal with reflux, slightly elevating the head of your bed can work wonders. By training yourself to sleep on your left side, you can dramatically reduce your risk of breathing problems, heart complications, and even cognitive decline. Just imagine waking up each morning feeling clearer, healthier, and more refreshed. Are you ready to make that change tonight? Habit number 4, sleeping in a hot room. We all love comfort at night, especially as we grow older. The temptation to crank up the heat, pile on heavy blankets, or shut every window to keep out the chill is strong. But did you know that sleeping in a room that's too warm could be quietly jeopardizing your health? As we age, getting a good night's sleep isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. You see, our bodies are naturally designed to cool down slightly when we fall asleep. This drop in core temperature signals our brains that it's time to rest, helping us fall into the deep, restorative stages of sleep. But if your room is too warm, above 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius, this process gets thrown off. Instead of winding down, your body works overtime trying to shed that extra heat, leaving you restless, tossing and turning, waking up more than you'd like, and feeling groggy the next day. But the consequences of sleeping in a hot room go beyond just a bad night's sleep. For seniors, the risks are real. As we age, our bodies struggle to regulate temperature, making us more vulnerable to overheating. Studies show that older adults who sleep in rooms warmer than 70 degrees Fahrenheit get 30% less deep sleep, the kind that's vital for memory, immune health, and cellular repair. That's not just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Poor sleep quality has been linked to higher blood pressure, increased inflammation, and a weakened immune system, which can lead to heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Here's the thing. Chronic sleep disruption from a hot room can accelerate age-related memory loss and weaken your body's ability to fight infections. It gets worse. Hot rooms can lead to dehydration, especially for seniors who don't always feel thirsty. Sweating at night causes you to lose fluids and electrolytes, thickening your blood and increasing your risk of blood clots, strokes, and heart attacks. If you have any heart or breathing issues, this added strain could trigger serious complications. That's a risk you shouldn't take. So what can you do? Experts say the ideal room temperature for safe, restful sleep is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Keep things simple, light, breathable bedding like cotton sheets, and avoid thick comforters that trap heat. If you get chilly, use layers you can easily adjust. A fan or a slightly open window can help circulate fresh air, ensuring your room stays comfortable and, most importantly, safe. Making these small changes could help you protect your heart, support your brain, and enjoy the deep sleep your body needs. Don't let a hot room rob you of that. Take control. A cool bedroom is more than comfort. It's a lifeline to better health as you age. Habit number 3, getting out of bed too quickly. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, swung your legs out of bed, and suddenly felt the room spin or your vision fade? It's a feeling many seniors know all too well, and it's not in your head. This could be a dangerous habit, one that leads to serious falls, injuries, and even hospitalizations every year. It's all due to something called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you go from lying down to standing up too quickly. As we age, our bodies don't adjust to these changes in position as smoothly. The result? Blood pools in your lower body, and for a few seconds, your brain doesn't get enough oxygen-rich blood. This can leave you feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or even faint. But here's the shocking part. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. Research shows older adults with orthostatic hypotension are at higher risk of serious falls, fractures, and even death. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospitalizations among seniors, especially at night when your blood pressure is naturally lower. These accidents often happen in the early morning, right when you're trying to get up and start your day. The consequences of a fall can be devastating. Hip fractures, head injuries, and wrist breaks are common, and recovery can take months. But don't worry, there's hope. By making just a few simple changes to your routine, you can dramatically lower your risk. Take it slow when you wake up. Sit on the edge of the bed for a moment before standing. Let your body adjust. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles, and take a few deep breaths. These simple actions help your circulation catch up. Keep a glass of water by your bedside and sip it before standing, especially if you're prone to dehydration. Light your path with night lights or motion-activated lights to avoid tripping. And here's an important one. Hold on to something sturdy, a chair, a handrail, or even the bed itself, when you get up. Non-slip slippers and keeping your floor clear of clutter are small steps that make a big difference. If you take medications that affect your blood pressure, talk to your doctor. They may adjust the timing or dosage to help you stay safe. By making these simple changes, you can protect your health and stay confident every night. So remember, getting up slowly isn't just about comfort. It's about staying safe and keeping your independence. Take control today. Habit number 2, ignoring snoring, breathing stops, or insomnia. We've all heard it. Oh, it's just snoring. Or, I just can't sleep well. But what if those nighttime sounds or pauses in your breathing are more than just a nuisance? They could be warning signs of something far more serious. As we age, it's easy to brush off snoring, breathing interruptions, or sleepless nights. But these aren't just minor issues. They could be signs of a silent killer, obstructive sleep apnea. This condition happens when the muscles in your throat relax too much during sleep, blocking your airway. The result? Breathing stops, sometimes for several seconds, and can happen hundreds of times throughout the night. Each time it happens, your oxygen levels drop, and your heart works overtime to keep things running. Over time, this extra strain on your heart can raise blood pressure, cause irregular heart rhythms, and increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. The numbers are alarming. According to the Sleep Heart Health Study, untreated sleep apnea can increase the risk of fatal heart attacks by 30% and strokes by up to 60% in seniors. Shockingly, nearly 40% of older adults are affected by sleep apnea, and 80% of cases go undiagnosed. Many don't even realize that snoring or restless nights are pointing to a much deeper problem. But it doesn't stop with your heart. Sleep apnea steals the deep restorative sleep your brain needs. This can lead to memory problems, confusion, and may even speed up the progression of dementia. In fact, studies show that seniors with untreated sleep apnea experience brain shrinkage, up to 3 times faster than normal. So how do you know if you might be at risk? Sometimes it's someone close to you who notices first: loud, persistent snoring, long pauses in breathing, or gasping for air during sleep. Other signs: waking up with a dry mouth or headache, feeling tired all day, or struggling to stay awake. And if you suffer from chronic insomnia, that could be a red flag too. Here's the truth. Insomnia or snoring aren't just annoyances. They're signals that something could be seriously wrong. Don't ignore them. Speak to your doctor. Getting help early could save your heart, protect your brain, and dramatically improve your quality of life. Treatments like CPAP therapy, weight management, and simple lifestyle changes have been shown to reduce cardiovascular risk by up to 42% in seniors. Remember, your body is trying to tell you something important. Pay attention, get the help you need, and take control of your health before it's too late. Habit number 1, taking certain medications before bed. For many seniors, taking meds before bed feels like a comforting routine. Whether it's a sleeping pill to help you drift off, a blood pressure tablet, or a painkiller to ease sore joints, it seems harmless, just part of winding down for the night. But here's the thing. What if this nightly habit is quietly putting your health at risk? Let's talk about sleeping pills and sedatives. These meds, often prescribed for insomnia or anxiety, work by slowing down your central nervous system. While they help you relax and fall asleep, they also make your breathing slower and shallower. This can be dangerous, especially for seniors with heart or lung issues. A study in the British Medical Journal revealed that older adults who regularly take sedatives like diazepam or clonazepam are at a higher risk of falls, fractures, and even death. The effects can last well into the next morning, leaving you dizzy, confused, and at greater risk for accidents, especially at night. But it doesn't stop there. Antidepressants and muscle relaxants, often taken at night, can disrupt the deep sleep stages that are crucial for memory and brain health. Over time, this can lead to forgetfulness, confusion, and even faster cognitive decline. Painkillers like ibuprofen can also be harmful, especially when taken regularly. These meds can overload your kidneys and liver, making it harder for your body to process and remove toxins. And there's another hidden risk: drug interactions. As we get older, our bodies process medications more slowly, and mixing the wrong drugs can lead to serious, even life-threatening consequences. For example, combining sedatives and painkillers without guidance can magnify side effects and cause major problems. So what can you do to stay safe? First, always talk to your doctor or pharmacist before starting or changing any medications. Ask about safer alternatives if you're experiencing side effects like dizziness or confusion. Consider natural sleep aids like herbal teas or relaxation techniques instead of relying on sedatives. If you take blood pressure meds at night, keep track of your readings and report any strange symptoms. By staying proactive and informed about your medications, you can protect your health, reduce the risk of accidents, and get a more restful night's sleep. Small changes today can make a big difference in your safety and well-being tomorrow. As we come to the end, it's clear, small changes to your nightly routine can make a big difference to your health and safety. You now know the 7 dangerous sleep habits to avoid. But the real question is, what will you do about it? Starting tonight, take control. Whether it's adjusting your bedroom temperature, rethinking that late-night snack, or being mindful of your medications. Every little change brings you closer to a longer, healthier life. The power's in your hands. We'd love to hear your story, what's worked for you. And if this video helped you, be sure to like, subscribe, and join our community for more tips on living your best, healthiest life. Your journey to better sleep and better health starts right now. Thank you for watching and supporting our channel.